guess it's working. Yay! Okay, so good morning, friends. It turns out I can only go live to YouTube on my computer, which gives you a very different view than my phone does, okay? My phone, you could just see my tree in the back, which was great. But this, you see like my crafty stuff. And I don't know how to make my screen smaller. So I'm gonna have to look into that. I don't know if there's a way to do it. If any of you know, hit me up, say something in the chat, let me know, because I need to shrink this so you don't see my crafty goodness. All right, but the reason why I'm here, mail call. I had a couple things show up in the mail yesterday that I was expecting. I don't know which one to do first. I think I'm going to do, they're 2 decks, okay? 2 decks. See them? They're so pretty. I love them. This one's by Colette Baron Reid, who I absolutely adore. I love all of her decks. Her imagery is absolutely phenomenal, fantastic. I love the way that she writes. I have several of her decks. They're like interspersed. And so I had to add this one because the front of it just kind of called to me, right? So it is called The Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. Okay. It's really weird because I can see myself in my glasses. I should take them off. Maybe I could just be a granny and look at you over the top of my glasses. Probably not. I literally waited to open them with you because I wanted to. And I was going to try this kind of after lunch-ish. However, I do have an appointment to get to this afternoon, so I'm going to need to do all of that first. I'll just put the garbage over there for now. All right, so Colette Baron Reid, all of her decks, I'm pretty sure, come through Hay House, okay? So it's a standard box. If you've ever received a deck from Hay House, this is like the standard box. And pretty much a standard book as well. I don't mind her book sizes or anything. There are some books that I've seen that are larger, like she did the mystical shaman deck. And this book is definitely larger, but all the information ends up being there. So really, I'm not too worried about it. That's good. There's little pictures of each card in there. Some books don't come with them, so that's nice to see. Cool. Now to the pretties. They're so pretty. Oh, so pretty. Let's put that over there with the wrapping and I'll take care of that later. Oh, I like that. So just the back of the cards right off the hop. They're kind of very as above, so below, right? Which is interesting. It's just that one seam of clouds there that kind of divides it, and then this mirrors this, but that's the defining split, right? I love it. Little fairy up top, all the Bubba flies, and the moon. The moon. All right, so the High Lady of Love and Compassion. She's a fairy lady. She's pretty. I'm not sure I like going live on YouTube, but you know, I need to get 1,000 subscribers in order to be able to go live from my phone. So if you're watching this video, Share it out. Like, subscribe. Help me out here, peeps. This is the High Lord of Gratitude and Service. Aww, I love that one. It's funny, I have a few decks, and the other deck that she has, it's called the Good Tarot, and it's literally a tarot deck, but it has very different imagery than your standard Rider-Waite deck would have. And this one, the King of Fire in particular with the Good Tarot, is this happy, just looking little Asian man on the card. And I love that card. And he comes up for me quite frequently. He probably is me. I'm a fire sign. So that's probably where that comes from. But I just love that. And holding the lotus flower. I'm all about the lotus flower, yes, lately. It's, rising out of muck and still being beautiful and gorgeous. So, the Spirit Whisperer. Ooh, with the owl there. That's beautiful. Love it. The Web Weaver. Synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. As above, so below, right? Right. That's just it. I like that one. She's got like a golden thread. It's almost like she's one of the sisters from the Fates, right? She's weaving this golden thread from these strands. It's interesting. The Spiral Dancer. She almost looks like she could be underwater with the way her hair is kind of like flowing up and over. You know how when you go underwater, your hair just kind of has a mind of its own. That's what she kind of looks like her hair is doing. Hang on, I'm going to try this. Do I want that off? That'd be better. Less reflective anyways. No, not really. The Diamond Dreamer. Material wealth and true prosperity. Ooh, I like that. Very Anubis looking pups at the bottom there. Turn that back on because it really didn't make a difference, but it kind of evened the light out. The Well Watcher. Wisdom and power of the divine. Lots of owls in these cards depicted, which I'm not sure I've seen a ton of owls in her work before, so it's kind of interesting. And this one's got kind of like, I don't know, baby dragon in it or something. The Dreamwalker. Dreams, the collective good illusions. There's like a dragon at her feet, kind of probably like a familiar for her, is my guess. The Ringmaster of Scrutiny. Discernment, clear vision, and details. He's got a rat and a couple fairies and a candle. He's weaving something there. But he knows what he's doing. He's not straining or anything. He's got it covered type thing. This is the first deck that I've ever bought where it has like the words here. Like it kind of gives you a little hint as to what the card's about. That was really bothering me. All right, the Arrow Master. Hitting the mark. Intention, detachment. That's very interesting. The Hawk Prince. Spirit communication and paying attention. Well, he's just got like the wings of a hawk. That's a beautiful card. Love the forest in the background, the light shining down on him like he's already blessed. And he's getting the information that he needs to. The Eagle King, the big picture, angelic help. It's like the older, wiser version of the previous one. The Swan Queen. Oh, that's pretty. It's like a winter scene. I love it. Transformation, intuition, and patience. The Hungry Ghosts. obsessions, scarcity consciousness, and attachment. Very interesting. It's like a beautiful forest behind them and all these little fairy lights. And actually, the top of those lights up there look like there's like a geometric shape or something in that there. I don't know that you can see it all that well, but it looks like it could be like a flower of life or something. It has those shapes in it just around the edges, but you can see it. The Queen of the Light, illumination, enlightenment, celebration. Oh yeah, there's definitely nothing dark about that picture. It's full of light. The Shadow Queen, acquiring knowledge, insecurity, and manipulation. I think sometimes people try to acquire knowledge that maybe they're not ready for because they're insecure. And I think that when you work in the shadows, sometimes manipulation comes par for the course. But that's just me. I like to operate in rainbows and sunshine, fluffy clouds, and unicorns. That's me. Sisters of the Seasons, cycles of growth, natural law, divine order. Definitely. All the ladies showing up, representing. Gaia's Garden. Oh, this one's pretty. I just love the green. Green's like my jam. It's my jam. Pyramids. You all thought I was doing it over the man, didn't you? No, the pyramids. The pyramids. I love Egypt and pyramids, and they just call to me. And I don't know why. But they do. The Lady of the Gift. Oh, she's pretty. Got like a castle or something in the background. All these crystals in front of her. Kind of a wintry scene, but she looks like she's on a beach somewhere. So it's like that castle in the background. There's almost like a stronghold or something. Maybe we're in Ireland somewhere. I don't know if they get snow in Ireland like that, but that's another place I'd love to go to. The Wise Woman of Wonderland. Integrity and compromise. She looks like an older version of Alice in Wonderland. It's like Alice right there. I love it. The Resting Tree. Some days I'd really like to crawl up under that tree. That would be phenomenal. The Dragon's Duel. Inner conflict, morality, and conscious choice. Kind of yin and yang, very as above, so below again. I think that's quite possibly the theme for this deck. The Hidden Realms, right? As above, so below. Probably. The Map Maker of Destiny. Well, he just looks like a cheeky mofo, doesn't he? A little sideways smile. Authentic purpose, inspiration, and free will. Yeah, he knows he doesn't have to answer to anybody. I can see that. Absolutely. The Eyes of Beauty. Positive expectations, clarity. That's pretty. The Rainbow Prince. Compensation, perseverance. Well, that rainbow and the kind of sliver of the moon there. I was outside the other day. Was it Wednesday night? I was taking the recycle out to the curb because Thursday morning is our pickup here. So I take it out after I get the kids in bed. And there's just a little sliver of the moon, and it was like right at the bottom. And it looked like it was smiling at me. It was fantastic. The Sacred Union. Partnership, romance. Got some lily of the valley growing there. It's poisonous. Maybe that is the warning of this card. If you pick the wrong partner, it could be poisonous. I don't know. I see hidden meanings in just about everything. So, the Ice Queen. Ideas preserved. Non-action. Entitlement. Well, Okay. Ice Queen, I guess, you know, she could be cold, standoffish, feel like she doesn't owe anybody an explanation. So she's just going to do her, and that's about it. I'm that way to a point. I don't think I'm standoffish, though. The Phoenix, Resurrection, Surrender to Change. I've had so many cards about change lately. That draw, previous video, if you find it from last night, my draw was like all about changes, and dealing with the changes, and rolling with the changes. And I'm ready for the changes to be over. But the only constant in life is change. So what am I going to do? The Chess Queen, trust and strategizing. Yeah, she looks like she's got her next few moves kind of figured out. She knows where she's going to go. The Prison Waif, self-sabotage, poverty, consciousness. Yeah, she's kind of like, she could easily get out of there because, like, you can see the light right there. She could climb out. It's not a steep hill or anything. She could definitely get up there, but she's put herself in this prison, and is just clearly, by her body posture, feeling sorry about herself. The Sun Dancers, joyful activity, celebration of life, abundance. Well, that's just a beautiful card. She's kind of got butterfly wings. They're ginormous. The Camel Boy, small steps, asking for help. Huh. Maybe he needs help getting down off the camel. Can somebody give me a stool, please? That's the question he's going to have to ask, right? The Winged Wise Ones, angelic help, miraculous aid. Got a dove. And she kind of looks like a dove sitting there herself with her white wings. The Lady of Lightning, surprises, sometimes shock, total paradigm shift. I feel like that's been me lately. Just, that's been me. Lightning strike after lightning strike. I'm still here. I'm fine. I'm a fire sign. You know, kind of protected from stuff like that, I think. The River Queen. Flow, letting go, natural movement. She's a mermaid. I love the shell in her hair. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful contrast of color to the rest of the card, which is blue-greens, to have that little splash of kind of a corally reddish orange is nice. The Metal King. Discipline, armor, boundaries. Well, he looks scary. I would not want to meet him in a dark alley somewhere. No, thank you. The Keeper of the Scales, fairness and balance. Yep. She looks like she's a pretty face, and you might, what's the word I'm looking for here? You might think of her as one thing, but she's going to call the shots and completely shock the crap right out of you. The Altar Priestess, preparation, prayer, sacred ritual. And this is the front of the box and book. I love it. I did, before I purchased this deck, I did kind of watch an unveiling like this. And the one thing that the other reader had mentioned was they thought that they would have loved to see the images cover the entire card. You could still put like the words on it if you wanted. You could just like put them down the bottom, but instead of there being a frame. And I have to agree, because some of the imagery is just absolutely beautiful, and I would like to see more of it, but I can't because they didn't put it on the card. All right, the Fire Prince, optimism and aggression. And sometimes him too. I like to stay relatively optimistic. But the Cosmos, creativity and vastness. Oh, that's a beautiful picture. Like, I don't know, there's a dragon flying, there's this giant moon, And then there's stuff trickling down to this little town below. It's like a little sleepy hollow. That's beautiful. I love that card. Huh. The Horse King, assistance, control. Well, yeah, that's like the King of Wands right there. He's got it covered. The Word Lord, communication, praise, dishonesty. I guess that means because you can write your own story whenever you like. So if you know all the words, you can write it the way you want. If you're the one writing the communication, you can turn it into whatever you want, bits and pieces here and there. The Lady of the Mirror, reflection and non-judgment. Well, that's a really pretty card too. Some lotus flowers. This over here looks almost like a selenite tower. It's very weird. And then this is just about the illustrator and contact information. So that's a very interesting little deck. It's 44 cards, I believe. Yeah, but they're pretty thick. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna have to baby powder these. Some of my decks stick together, and I might have to baby powder these, because then when I get a jumper, I get like 5 of them that hop out together at the same time. So welcome, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. What do we got to say today? Anything? Maybe not. You might still be shy. That's okay. You can come sleep with me for the next few nights. I slept with it next to my pillow anyways, because last night. Because I had it yesterday, but I was like, no, I'm going to unbox tomorrow. We'll do this. I want to try and figure out the live. I really hate that. Maybe I could cover it up with something else. I need to figure it out. We'll see. And then we've got my printer on the other side. That's great. I need to figure this out a little bit. Okay. This deck does not want to speak. The next deck that I'm going to show you, though, oh, you guys. I follow another lady on here. She calls herself the original spiritual gangster. I love her reads. She is on point all the time. And it's just like, holy crap. And the reading that she just posted yesterday for Sagittarius, which is me, she used this deck for a lot of it. And so I got to see a lot of the cards, and I was just like, drool. Why are you not opening? Technical difficulties. Please stand by. There we go. Now, this is not a Hay House deck. This is a Rock Pool deck. I love the magnetic flippy thing when they do that. But look at the front of this bad boy. It's phenomenal. And then, oh, look at that. Isn't that just some beautiful imagery? And like, honestly, you can't even really see how much of a rainbow it is. Well, okay, maybe you can there. It's just phenomenal. It goes up and through here, and so pretty. And there's even like a little rainbow that just kind of goes bloop right down here. So this deck is by Anna Stark, and it's illustrated by Louise Dyer. Oh, download your free Rock Pool Oracle reading cards. They're putting those in a lot of the Rock Pool decks. I think I have one other Rock Pool deck, and I got that in. Oh, and the backs of the cards are the tree. which is super pretty. I never see the original spiritual gangster ladies. The back of the cards, really. Just see what she flips over. But these cards, oh my gosh. Hold on. I need some tea. Because they are beautiful. So life gets distracted sometimes. This first card is called Align Your Universe, and it's all about navigating distractions. It's a very distracting card just looking at it, right? But trying to work your way through it and sort things out in your head. He's kind of got his head down like he's thinking, you know. All the colors. The colors, like, I don't know. There we go. Well, no, because then you get the light on the ceiling. There we go. Look at it. Okay, now I know how I have to hold it. Ascended Masters create open communication. That one's just beautiful. Astral travel. Caution needed. It's more of those geometrical shapes. That's kind of what was in that one card in the other deck, but you couldn't really see it up in the yellowy top. Awakened spirit. Desire to change. Looks like somebody's getting a download right there. That's kind of what that looks like for me. Between worlds. New directions. Huh. That's really interesting. It's a beautiful card. I love the colors. I like the turtle. I would have to look up what turtles represent because I'm not sure why. There has to be something about turtles and Between Worlds because otherwise, why use a turtle, right? Birth of creation, potential growth. It's basically a big egg, right? Birth of creation. That's an idea. That's something that's about to be ready, pop out. It is, yeah. I don't know what the word is I'm trying to look for. Curing, but it's not the word I'm looking for. Celestial Gatekeeper. Timing is critical. Whew. Wouldn't want to pass his gate. That beak. Ouch. Ouch, ouch. Channel your knowledge. Critical judgment. I think that's how you feel sometimes when you think that somebody is judging you. It's like their eyes are boring through the back of your head. That's what that looks like to me. So, makes sense. Clear and activate, create sacred space. Yeah, that could definitely be an activation going on there. Those waves coming down. So beautiful. Cosmic ancestors, voice your concerns. They're out there. Just gotta talk. Dark night of the soul. Life brings new meaning. Wow. Very interesting. Sorry, I kind of got lost in that card for a minute. I was trying to count how many faces there were, or people, like heads. I think there's 5. There's like the 4 you can kind of see, and then there's one up here in the kind of in the darkness, right? Divine will, let go of fear. God, that's so hard to do though. Fear controls so much of what we do. Afraid of what people think, afraid of their judgments. Fear sucks. Just need to drop it and move on with life and be unapologetically you. Life would be so much easier if you didn't have to figure people out. If They were just themselves. And either you could appreciate that and not have to guess at who they are, or not. Or we move on. Like adults, right? Emotional challenges. Resolve the issue. So pretty. There's so many ways that I could look at this card. Like the person either has their eyes down or their eyes up on several levels, or there's the person's face, but then it also looks like it could be like a bird or somebody standing there with their arms outstretched, and that's like their head up there. I don't know. That one's weird. Kind of trippy. Energy signature. The past is in the present. Well, it is if you let it be there. Or if you look up Dr. Hugh Len on YouTube and practice some of his Ho'oponopono, then it's nowhere, because you clean that memory up and it's done. Eternal union. New love is forming. Look at those vibrations. Woo! Woo! That's all I'm going to say about that. Expansion. Educate your mind and senses. That's a very interesting card. Expansion. It's literally the world torn in two. But it also looks like something else. Sorry, but it does, okay? Educate your mind and senses. All right. This was one of those cards that came out last night in that reading for her. And it's like me. It's me. I feel it's number 17, Galactic Healer. Move forward with an open mind. Oh, it's such a trippy card, but the pyramids and the vibrations and the colors and the swirls and I just love that card. I just love it. What I'm trying to get. There we go. It's beautiful. Just like, and those eyes, just like, it's like the ones that come at the back of your head in that other card, right? Ground your light. Let your soul shine. It's like a Kundalini awakening right there. You just kind of see the swirls. Moving up, moving up, moving up. Guardian. Guard your energy. I need to get me a wolf to do that. He's a pretty wolf. Pretty wolf. Hidden realms. Create conscious awareness. Wow. That's a trippy card. Like, holy crap. Oracle cards are like the trippiest things. Like, you're literally subject to somebody else's imagination, and crazy. Illuminate the shadow. Focus on a solution. Well, clearly there is a solution brewing there. It's whether or not you're ever going to listen to it. It is the other thing. Because sometimes we know what we should do, but we don't do it. Guilty. All the time. Oh, look at this. Kundalini rising. Ignite your passion for life. Find what lights you up, people. Find what lights you up and do it. My problem is I have so many things to light me up. I can't decide. I just need to find one and stick with it. That's kind of what I need to do. So, lead the way. Light your own path. Oh, it's the guy from the front. He's so pretty. And the colors, those rainbow, so beautiful. Light codes. Yep. Travel awaits you. I love that purple. Purple's my jam. Beautiful. Living light energy. Well, that's just stunning. See the beauty in life. Do you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of the tree from Avatar. Right? Take all those like buildings and the little city underneath it away, and that is that healing tree from Avatar, where they like draw on nature around them and heal. Love and light, act with care. Oh, it's such a pretty card. Looks like feathers almost. It's really weird the way it's like windswept. Meditation. Improvements require persistence. Huh. They do. I wish I could meditate better. I'm trying. I'm still trying. I want to try some like candle scrying meditations. I think that might be good. Possible. I might have a bonfire this weekend. Maybe that'll help. Mindful wisdom. Create inner harmony. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. Open intuition. Seek clarification. Huh. Open intuition. Seek clarification. It's like the third eye looking from every single place that it possibly can. Very interesting. Sacred divinity. There are two paths ahead. There's usually more than two. Depends on your situation. Secret temptation, being led astray. Ooh. Don't like the look on his face. Young man, you soften those eyes this instant. Huh. Creepy. Shield your energy. Look beneath the surface. Oh, he's so sweet. And I love his color. Oh, that green. Just, oh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Soul fragments. Balance will be restored. Well, thank goodness. Because I had this one last night too. Because I'm working on that. Working on the balance. Spirit messages. Observe limitations. Yeah, it's true. We all have limitations. Nobody's everything. Spiritual evolution. Set your heart free. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Very interesting. And third eye vision, last card, reclaim your mind. Yes, because sometimes chaos takes over and you just need to focus and bring it back. Those are lovely cards as well. Oh, started smelling something burning and my candle just went out. Ta! I look over, I'm like, what is that smell? Is something on fire? Nope, just the candle going out. Such pretty cards. Ooh. So this one literally like flipped over as I was. Sacred divinity, there are two paths ahead. Well, let's read up on it and see what it says. Oh, I love the fact that the book has colored pictures. You rarely see that. You rarely see that. Got me so much more excited. Wow. All right. Embracing your sacred divinity is honoring the divine feminine and masculine that resides within you. Every person shares both aspects of divinity. These are not stereotypical versions of what it means to be a female or male. The divine feminine incorporates aspects of unconditional love, compassion, and gentleness. But these are also qualities of the divine masculine. Having expanded our intelligence and consciousness, human beings are no longer critical survivalists. We have evolved and adapted as a collective group. With growing intelligence and awareness, human beings, regardless of gender, can achieve these divine qualities. Men are able to embrace these inner, gentler qualities, and women outward qualities of strength. Connecting to our divine self is to align with the divinity of Source. Divine balance occurs when these dual aspects are in harmony within the body, resulting in a feeling of wholeness. Currently, distortion of the divine feminine and masculine has occurred within you. You may be feeling highly analytical or overly emotional. Now is the time to address this issue as you are weighed down with imbalanced energies. You may feel emotionally disconnected from either the masculine or feminine side. Right now, you are being asked to honor the sacred divinity that exists within you. Expressing the divine traits of creativity, expression, gentleness, confidence, and strength is what is required now. Feel the beauty and love that is uniquely you and honor it. Give yourself a special gift to remind you of this inner journey and how much you care about your divine self and well-being. Connecting and creating a strong sisterhood or brotherhood is fantastic, but you must remember you radiate with energetic duality. If you find yourself ignoring or judging this side of yourself, ask yourself what you are hiding. Identify these qualities without judgment and work on healing or balancing these aspects. So the shadow aspect of this card would be if you're illogical, exploitation, and oppression. Oh, it even gives you like a crystal and an angel to work with. So angel assistance for this one would be Archangel Chamuel. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. For love, tolerance, and personal boundaries. And the affirmation that goes with this card is, I honor and respect the sacred divinity that pulses through me. I think a lot of the times, especially in this current day and age, we fall prey to she is this way and he is this way and she has to do this and he has to do this. And you see them, they're rare, but you do see the combinations where roles are reversed. And I think that people need to sit with themselves a little bit more and honor the fact that they are all of those things. You know, we come from DNA from both our mother and our fathers. So the fact that we have both feminine and masculine traits, personality wise, it shouldn't be an issue. But yet, you know, boys are taught to be strong and to squash any emotions. My son is going to be the most sensitive boy in the world, if I have anything to say about it. He is right now. He is a complete mama's boy. He will learn to respect women and he will learn not to be a brute. And my daughter will learn that, you know, she doesn't need anybody else to do anything for her. She can do it herself. She will have that strength. So I hope they'll end up okay like that. I hope that they don't let anyone change who they're supposed to be. I don't want anybody to change them into somebody that they think they have to be, even though that might not be who they are. Because I think that happens a lot of the time. It's funny, when I read this card, there are two paths ahead. Sacred divinity, I thought like physical paths, like you have two choices. You could do this or this. But the fact that it spoke to the duality within us kind of caught me off guard. I got to be honest. So I like both these decks. Of the two, I would say I probably connect more with this one. I am going to play around with both of them, though. I think they'll both be on point, as long as I can read them okay. Sometimes I have an off day. If I shuffle them and like half the deck falls out of my hand, it's just like, okay, I'm putting you away for today, because that's just what needs to happen. But what needs to happen now is I need to go have lunch. and get ready for my appointment. I'm going for a massage. It's probably been almost 2 years. I went to see a friend of mine from high school, Chrissy. That was the last time I had a massage. So it's been close to 2 years anyways. I need one. Everything hurts. Everything's sore. I already warned her. I'm like, warm your elbows up. You're going to need them. She's like, all right, I'll be ready for you. I'm like, thank you very much. So my friends, 45 minutes. That was interesting. I'm just kind of on here playing around, talking about stuff that I enjoy. Tea, my tarot, those are kind of two of the things. My tarot has been kind of a tool for me to use because of some of the things that I've gone through in the last, let's say, 12 years. There has been some doubt and some lack of trusting oneself, for lack of a better phrase. So I am working on getting back to being more me, and they are all part of that. So I hope that you enjoy what I bring your way. I hope maybe some of it makes sense to you. I hope that if there's something that you want to see, that you pop a comment down in the chat there, or comment on it after the live is done. I hope you like, subscribe, and share, because if I get 1,000 subscribers, then I can do these videos from my phone without this in the view. Because then I can put my phone over there and it'd be much better, I feel. That's just me. Because, I don't know. I need to figure out the camera, maybe. We'll see. All right, friends. I hope you have a fantastic Friday and enjoy your weekend. Do something that lights you up. I'm going to clean my house, and that does not light me up, but I'm going to light some candles, and I'm going to do those fire meditations, and I'm going to have a bonfire. Sunday, where I am, is going to be gorgeous. It's supposed to be like 13 degrees, which, right now I think it's like 5. So 13 is a big improvement. So I'm looking forward to that. But I hope you enjoy yours, whatever you end up doing. And I will maybe see you at some time this weekend. We shall see. Whatever tickles my fancy. It might light me up, so I might be here. All right. Bye, guys.